I'm going for a carriage ride. And what's your name, honey?
Katie.
Katie. This beautiful lady, Katie, is taking me on a carriage ride through Marietta. We're talking like 2.5 miles.
Yep.
Is that what you said? Like a 25-minute ride. What's a better way to promote Marietta than on a...
That's right, than the good old way.
And you're here every Friday and Saturday night
Every
doing this?
Friday, Saturday night, 7 to 10.
Now, are you here regularly? Are you regularly?
I am only here on Fridays.
Okay. So here, if you want, what's your name again? I'm bad about that.
Katie.
Katie. I should be Katie. Such a hard name to remember, right? If you want Katie, you got to come on Friday nights. Whoa. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and coming up here, I've been promoting there's a great race. It's a huge race. It's overnight stay here. It's June the 23rd, and it's supposed to expect like 10,000 people here on June 23rd. The car show will be over 1,000 cars.
That is cool. So it's like
Look who gets to sit up front with the pretty woman, huh? They're like, he's a dummy.
It's okay.
I'm just being, I didn't mean nothing bad about that.
I
Got your regulars way.
everybody.
Okay. Well, I tried to video you as it went by, and I wouldn't catch it till you was right by me because I'm going around taking videos of the town. This is such a beautiful day to do this.
So the Great Race is like a car race?
Yeah. Well, it's been going on since 1981. Mm-hmm. They do it all over the United States, and they only stop in one city one time. So they're stopping actually an overnight stop. And it's like the old races 80, 100 years ago. They do it by time. So you're not really racing for speed, you're racing against your time. Like you have to take these turns and everything the right way and follow the directions right. Like there's a navigator with you and a driver. There's 140 cars doing that. They're leaving on the 22nd in Kentucky. I can't think of the city. But they'll be here around 4 o'clock on the 23rd, and they will stay all night. But they're having an auto show from 9 in the morning till 9 at night, and they're already, Dave's telling me they got over 600 cars.
Wow.
And he owns the Pioneer Group here in town. It's a company, and he's a great man. I met him last year, and he reached out to me. So the only one that's been promoting it the last 2 or 3 months is my YouTube channel and the Great Race, and Great Race in Marietta it's called. The Great Race in Marietta is what they're called. Now these roads, I am told, they're supposed to be the original roads from back in the 1800s. Is that right? I was amazed by how they told me how they build up, like the stores I'm looking at in Front Street is actually the second story.
Yeah.
That is a wild.
Every store has 2 basements.
Yeah, that's wild how they did that. And I went around back checking it out.
And then that island over there, that is, I do believe it's called Beckley Island now. When Marietta was first founded in 1788, it was Dead Man's Island. That's where they put all their sick and dying for the plague and such. Yep.
So if you had whatever weird disease back then, or whatever it was,
you
they
went
put
over there. Huh. Hi, friends.
Isn't she the friendliest young lady? Hop on.
Yeah, there's a few other little history facts I can show you. They're up the road a little bit.
That's cool. So you're not just a ride. You do a history, like a history lesson more or less too.
I don't have to, but I did it.
You added to your own little thing.
I did a historical ghost tour that they do out of the Lafayette
Somebody
Hotel.
told me that I need to check that out.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, because I've heard about the Lafayette being a haunted, or whatever. It's a beautiful hotel from the outside. Yes. Look at the high river and the boat. And Katie, see, I got your name right. It only took me 3 times. Such a hard name too, huh?
I guess so.
No, it's not. It's me.
I definitely look like a Katie. I don't think I could have another name.
I don't know. What Katie? I don't know. What's a Katie look like?
Me?
You're definitely not a Karen. That's
no. No, that's my grandma's name. She's not a Karen.
She's not a Karen,
She's a sweet lady.
Now, how long have you been doing this, can I ask that?
I've been driving for 6 years.
6 years?
Since I came down
You're
here
a pro.
for college, yeah.
So you came down here from college, so where are you from?
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. The famous Groundhog, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you know him personally, or was he a
Yeah.
friend of the family? Was he?
Yeah, everybody knows him. I've never been to school on February 2nd, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a national day up there. Huh?
And February 1st is usually a half day at school, and they bring the groundhog in, and he has his own dancers that perform at Gobbler's Knob, and he's got his own team of people. It's really fun.
Wow.
If you've never been there, you gotta go.
Yeah, I never been there, and that's what my last couple years of my life's been about. I like on my YouTube channel, I like hitting the void highways on my GPS, and I just did a 3,000-mile trip to Dallas and back, both ways different, and took all back roads all the way, and it took me places that I'd never seen. Some beautiful, you know, the old gas stations from the 40s and 50s run down. You see them still standing, where a lot of places has already tore it down back in the 70s and 80s. So much of it hasn't.
Well, if you would like to go to
Happy Friday.
First Friday, if you would like to go to Punxsutawney for Groundhog's Day celebration, my uncle is the official photographer.
Oh, is he?
For the Punxsutawney Spirit and like Gobbler's Knob and stuff. So
I'll have to give you my email, switch emails or something like that.
I can get you up in the front row if you'd like to go.
Oh yeah, that'd be something different. Something different. I usually just did old cars and stuff on my YouTube channel. It's called Junk Car Willie, and I've got like 50,000 followers on there. But just my regular one, William Erb, my regular one's 27,000, and I kind of just do different stuff. But right now we're on Junk Car Willie. We'll be on Junk. Because they asked me to help promote that car event, which is a huge, you know, out of all the YouTube channels and everything, they asked me, you know, and I kind of more of a blogger. I don't edit much. I just kind of put my videos out, and if I make mistakes, they're in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you would like to know, Noble is not a car, but he is equal to about 13 horsepower.
Oh, I'm sure he's got it, man.
Usually
he'll go in the mud where a lot of cars wouldn't.
Yeah. Yes.
How old is he?
He is about 14 years old.
Oh, and so is that about middle age for a horse? Or
that is actually like early, like preteen years.
Preteen years.
Yeah,
so
he's in his prime right now. If you can't tell.
I'll show you what I know about my horses. I don't know. I know it's a beautiful horse.
Yes.
What kind of horse is it?
He is a Halflander.
Okay.
A small breed of draft horse.
Okay.
They were originally bred as coal mine ponies. So they worked in the coal mines and pulled heavy coal mining carts out of the mines.
So that's what down through the centuries they built their muscle.
Yeah, they used to be like 6 inches shorter than him and like half as wide.
Oh,
but still just as stocky. Stop sign.
Does he know that word?
Yep, ease.
Wow.
Ease. Good boy.
That's a good boy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it when he does that gallop.
Yeah.
Oh man, that just Anheuser-Busch. He looks something like them horses if he was a little bit darker.
If he was taller, darker, and had hair on his feet.
Well, that's a lot, isn't it? I guess I'm not close.
Those are Clydesdale horses.
Yeah.
That is like a regular size breed of draft horses. He is like a compact draft horse.
Okay.
And he is our laziest employee. He does just enough to stay employed, no more, no less.
Really?
He's built for feed, not for speed.
He gets the job done though, right?
He does.
Marietta College, huh? Is that where you went?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope, I went to Meredith Manor. It was an equestrian college across the bridge in Waverly, West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I went to Fairmont State, alumni 89.
Wow.
Long time, I know, wow, long time ago.
Wow.
Wow, 89, huh?
I wasn't even alive yet.
Yeah, I could tell, you're mid-20s?
26.
Okay, I thought that was about right. I knew you was a kid still.
Yeah.
To me, you're a kid.
Oh, I'm still a kid. I'm going to stay a kid.
Stay
for
kid
as
at
long
heart,
as I
yeah,
can.
that's what me. I lost it for a while, but I've got that kid of heart back, you know.
Well, I'm
that
glad you got it back.
high energy level.
Yeah.
It took a...
It's no fun being any other way.
I've been that way for a while. I'm telling you, don't let yourself drift down there. Don't take long. A few days goes into weeks and the months, and the next thing you know, you've been depressed for a year. But yeah, such a beautiful day.
I I like the breeze.
Oh yeah, it feels good.
I know, Nobi. You can get up on that side.
Like
Red
that
light.
Wow.
Good boy.
Now, how long have you been working with this? Do you have a special horse you work with, or does it just depends?
So, I usually drive him for 2 reasons. One, he's free. He's my all-time favorite driving horse. He taught me how to drive, but I trained him how to drive in town. The second reason is because I love him. He is my favorite. And he trains drivers. So I have to drive him to make sure he can train the drivers because I'm the trainer for the driving horses. And the third reason is because he's just so lazy, nobody else really likes it. It's just me that likes it.
So you're the one that. That's good. You guys are a team.
Yeah.
Everybody has somebody.
Yep.
Katie's love happens to be a horse.
Yep. I do not own him. He is my boss's horse.
Yeah.
I get to love him and train him like he's my own, but I don't have to pay for him.
That's great.
I have
So you do different. You do this, and you do the ghost tours. What you do other stuff in here in town?
Not in here in town. So this is my third job. Not my Monday through Friday job. I drive trucks for a living.
Really?
Like in a shipping yard. My company ships trucks.
Cool.
And then I work on a working cattle ranch in Ohio.
Wow. Go girl, go.
Yeah.
Dang.
My 2 favorite jobs, I get to ride horses, train horses, drive horses.
Now, was you raised around horses, or did you never have that chance?
Yeah, well, I started out being raised on a farm by my aunt and uncle, and they allowed me to get a horse. And after that, I knew it was what I wanted to do.
That's good.
So it's what I did.
I love all animals, so I could see how you could work with an animal. You could get, special feelings.
Ease up. Don't cut the cop off, Noble. I do believe he was speeding. That ain't 25.
Yeah, I tell you. Noble, get on to him. Turn around, Noble, chase him.
We keep a good relationship with all the officers in town. Because sometimes we get people that try and spook our horses or yell at us.
Oh, like maybe have a couple of drinks on the side of a bar and outside.
And it just gets a little bit dangerous sometimes.
Well, yeah, they could. If they spooked him, that could be.
Yeah.
That could end up badly for somebody.
Yeah. So luckily, we have a good relationship with the officers in town, and if we have a problem, they're really quick to help us out with it.
That's cool. Now, do you get him all? Do you put him in here? Do you do all the work of getting him hitched up and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So you got a big job. You don't just she ain't just a pretty face going along here. You do the hard work.
I have to harness him, unharness him. I make sure I give him treats, water. He gets his dinner, brush them all out, and we put our carriages away. We have to count the book. We have to do lots of stuff.
Huh. So when do you start usually on Friday? What would be your start time?
We start the rides at 7.
Okay.
But I get to the trailer at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
My boss's son brings the horses in because I'm at my other job from 7 to 3:30. So I usually go home and shower and come to this job. So they bring the horses in, and then I get them ready.
Now, how late do you do it? Starts at 7. How late do you do it?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I bet you it's fun at night seeing the lights in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you had if you had your special one with you in the back, I could see where it'd be romantic.
Yep. Usually right at sunset is when people want to go the most.
I'm glad I was just doing a video, but I am glad that you
invited you along?
Yeah, invited me along. I really am. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Something I wasn't even planning on doing, but I got thinking, well, that'd make a great video around town.
Stop sign. You do have to at least pretend like you're gonna stop.
Yeah, that little slow and keep walking.
It's got a ring around it. It's optional. That's what I have.
You got that. I can see where people would want to come back and ride with you. You got that. You just not shy. You just very friendly and outgoing, and you can tell where. You like what you're doing.
This is my favorite job, I think, out of the 3 that I have. I really like this one.
And well, I'd say you've done it for 6 years. I mean, you know, and you're 26. So I mean, that's a fourth of your life almost. You know, we're talking about you're a young one.
Good boy, Noble.
Yeah, I like the way Marietta, for being the size it is, you know, it's so clean. You know, like I was walking down the alleys and the back streets. At least the town is.
Yeah, it's a nice little town. It's really nice for family. It's really nice for like weekend getaways, retirement.
Now how big is the town you lived in, that town?
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. If I remember correctly, it's like 5,500 people.
So it's about half the size of...
Unless it's Groundhog's Day, and then it's like
15,000
people or better.
I've never been there, but I have seen it on, you know, TV.
I usually leave town for February 1st and 2nd. I do not stay in town. It is
it's so like the
hectic.
Tourists, you know, do they get a little wild, do they?
There is 2 stoplights on Main Street, and it usually takes you 3 minutes to get through town, but February 1st and 2nd, it takes you like 30 minutes.
Now, do you have, like the movie Groundhog was such a hit with Bill Murray, do you have people that does like little, try to, you know, like simulations of that there, you know what I mean? Like little tours, how they'll do that?
I don't think so.
I was just curious.
Maybe you can take a tour of the town.
Yeah.
They do that. Hi. But as far as I know, we don't get a lot of Bill Murray people there because we're not big fans of Bill Murray.
Okay, you're not, because that kind of hurt your... It made fun of... Well,
when he...
I thought it would help your business.
When they brought him to the town to, like, see it, he said it was ghetto, and he didn't want to film the movie there. So they didn't even film any of it in Punxsutawney.
I didn't realize that. Okay. That's why.
So we're not...
Look, I'm riding with Katie.
Hi.
It only cost me $30. I meant that as good.
Boy. But we did have Bam Margera and his crew in town.
Oh, Bam, Bam Bam.
Yeah.
When was that? Now, when was that? Back when he was popular? When he was doing...
The thousands, I think it was.
Yeah, that's back when he was like the hit, huh?
Yeah.
When he was on TV and everything.
Yeah,
probably,
he ended up getting like banned from the town.
Well, I think he's been banned from a lot of places.
Yeah. I would have rather ban Bill Murray than ban Margera, but whatever, it's fine.
Dave Archer! Dave Archer! Dave Archer!
On your lane. Hi!
That's who I was talking about. He's over on it.
Ease up. Well, no, but you can't run through the car.
He's like, I'll push him out of my way.
Yeah.
It's weird because you gotta, your job, like people think, well, you know, I just by riding with you, I see how much more it is to just, I mean, you got a relationship with your horse, you got a relationship with the people that you're riding with, you got the relationship with the people you're waving at, and some of them you know, regulars probably.
Yeah.
And that is so cool. I appreciate this so much.
No problem. Thanks for riding with us.
Oh, it was great.
Red light, Noble. Red light. You're gonna want to walk. It's a lot more technical than what people think.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm glad I did it because I have more of a understanding of it now.
I know, buddy. We're gonna have to stop on the incline.
He's like, yeah. It's like I need a rest. It's like that dang Willie weighs over 200 pounds.
He barely knows. A horse.
How many people can you get on here at one time? That's comfortable.
4 in the back, 1 up front with me, unless they're like littler. Then we can stack them up on laps. I can take as many people that want to go. Where there's will, there's way. I'll get them in here. Good boy. Hi. But a horse his size in this condition, he can pull about 8,000 pounds by himself.
8,000 pounds.
If he had to, and that's dead weight. If he had to. He never has had to do anything over like probably nothing over like 2,000 by himself. Once you get out on the island and they pull the heavy wagons with a partner, those are like 2,000 pounds. But they have a partner to head.
Okay.
So it's okay. You're lane, buddy.
Well, this has been great. Look at that CUDA. That's cool. The beautiful Katie. I suggest it. It's worth coming to Marietta just for this little adventure. And I'm telling you, it's very reasonable. Very reasonable. And you always got a parking spot, right?
Mm-hmm. Always. Hi.
The famous Katie.
Hi. Hello.
Well, I really appreciate
All
that.
right, ease up.
As always, guys, it'd be a boring world if it's all the same. Keep being you.